Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm WillStalker25 and today I got a brand new action figure review for you guys on the kind of newly released, this is the Hasbro Fortnite Victory Royale Series, the Foundation, also played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the game. That's the voice of him. I don't remember if this is exactly a Hasbro Pulse exclusive or not. That's where I did pick up mine. It does go for around, oh god, is it like 45? It's like 40, 45, 50, or $55. I don't remember the exact price point. I think it's 45. This figure's pretty cool. There are some gripes I have with it, like the lack of accessories for that price point of $45, everything like that. But other than that, we'll take a look at what he does come with really quick, and then we'll talk about kind of what he doesn't come with while we look at like the sculpt work and everything on him like that. So, really quickly, he does have an extra set of fisted hands as well. Very nice. I like the paintwork on them. They do have the horizontal hinge there, as you can see. And then you do get this extra little back piece accessory right here, which you can take off the cape on the Foundation. So the cape does just come off. It's got a little plug there, and then you could peg this little shoulder bit piece in here. So if you don't want the Foundation to have the cape on, you could do that, and then you have the look of him without the cape, which I think is a nice little added touch that you could do that, because his cape is a little bit unique on where it does plug in. But we're going to keep that off for now, and we're going to put the cape back on because I really do like the cape look on him. I think it kind of just gives him a more completed look. So, this figure, unfortunately, doesn't come with any other accessories weapon-wise. You'd think a character in Fortnite would come with some sort of gun, weapon, harvesting tool, something, but he just doesn't get that. You do get the flight stand, which these flight stands are around like, what, like $15, something like that, I think, 15, 25, I don't remember what, on Pulse. So you do get the flight stand, that's pretty nice. It does have the little Fortnite logo on it down there. And then you do get this glider that he gets to come with. Nice little detail at the top. I don't know if this glider is personally in Fortnite or not. I don't have it. I'm kind of very... I come and go to Fortnite. I play every once in a while. I think the Foundation was a skin from last season. I did get him, but I don't recall this glider ever coming with him. Unfortunately, as you can see there, the paint detail, or the application on this isn't the best. This is kind of running off to the side on the silver, not centered. This one's a little bit running to this side, that side. That one's pretty well centered. That one's kind of leaning to the right here. I feel like you could have done some sort of blues or something in there, reds, I don't know. Something just to break it up a little bit. But yeah, I think it's a little bit of a lame glider, especially knowing what he does come with in the actual game itself. He's got this like big, like huge, chunky, like behemoth of a like Green Goblin glider, and it's insane, and I love it so much. And I'm really disappointed that we didn't get that in the Victory Royale series. Maybe in the future. I think the Foundation is an easy repaint to go with that silver color that he does have in the game, instead of having the blue version. And then you could maybe do that glider with that one, or like the glider separately. That glider is going to be like $25, $30 on its own, though. The thing's huge. But this figure is awesome. I did get him kind of recently. Probably about like, maybe had him for like a month now. As you can see, there's a little bit of like, in the chest, there's like a weird blue line going through here. I don't know if that's intentional or mess up on mine. Looks like the armor's got like a scuff. No alternate heads. I wish we did get an unmasked Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson head for him. Fortunately, we didn't get that. Nice little battle damage bits here and there. Cape's really cool. Nice back detail. Brown's painted on pretty nicely. The red's painted on pretty nicely there. Is that the same? Yeah, we do got the little spot on both sides. Unfortunately, he didn't come with his harvesting lasers. I think that would have been pretty cool to like snap on, like maybe this gauntlet piece on the outside like comes off, and you snap on the harvesting lasers that you could have there. Little bit of a bummer. No holsters, nothing like that. No weapon storage. You get a backpack slot, but I don't know. I wish he came with something else. A little bit of a bummer. Articulation wise, the head can look up that far. It could look down that much. He does get some tilt, so you could get some expression out of him. Since he's just a helmet, you kind of need to do that. No alternate heads though, so you can't get any of the other like visor print styles, which is a little bit of a bummer. The shoulders could come up that far, this side as well, but you do have the cape on this side, and the other shoulder pad here, which is rubbery, is one of those inserts that moves with the shoulder. Arms could do a full 360 as well. Upper bicep cut. A little bit of a bummer is like the arms can't get a little bit closer to the sides, so it's a little bit far out there. Double jointed elbows do get you up in that much. Very nice. I don't know if this is one of those ones where you need to... No, you don't have to click the bottom first. You have the vertical hinge on this side for this hand, for the like trigger finger. And this one's also trigger finger hand too, so I guess you could do dual-wield weapons if you had them. But this one's the horizontal. A little bit of a loose one there. You get a diaphragm joint in there, which I think gives you a diaphragm up and down. So this is actually a really weird one. So you could, let me take the cape off so you could do that. So one thing is you could turn them, looks like a complete 360. You don't really get any forward and back, a little bit of side to side, not very much. But then you get this really weird one down here where like this one's like your forward and back, so you could lean them back that much. You can really can't bring them forward at all. No real side to side. This could also turn in there too, which starts like burying it behind like the crotch piece. I don't know. And then you get this like weird like little overlay thing here with the pouches that kind of hides a lot of that, but it's also kind of in the way, and then it hinders your movement here on the left leg. So for the right leg, you do get the upper bicep cut as well there. Legs go forward only that much. Doesn't really kick back much at all. Double jointed knees, I think, yes. Double jointed knees get you up that much. So there you go. And then no boot cut, something like that. Ankles do go down that far though, up that far, and then you do have a nice little bit of ankle pivot there. So there you go. That is the articulation on the foundation. Really quick thing to note, I didn't really talk about this on the legs. There is like a little bit of like a brown, like golden hue there. I thought it was just kind of a shadow at first looking at it on the camera, but it is there. A little bit like of a rust look. Pretty nice. I feel like this pouch should come down further. I don't know if that's supposed to be up as high as it is. I don't know. I don't really like the extra little dangly bits of like stuff on him because it just kind of gets in the way. But very nice detail. I like the... I didn't talk about this on the feet. You do get the arrows there as well. White little arrows. So, very nice. Alright. Size-wise, how tall does our foundation stand? Then we'll do some size comparisons. Foundation does stand just about 6 3/4 inches tall, right under 7 inches. So, very nice. Really quick, let's take a look at him next to some other Hasbro lines. Here he is next to your Captain Rex, G.I. Joe's Classified Snake Eyes, Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Red Ranger, and your Symbiote Spider-Man. So he's just a bit taller than about everybody here, which is nice because you think he would be kind of big, being a member of the 7 and all. Haven't really talked about that yet, but we will in a little bit. But most of the, like, Snake Eyes and Spider-Man are both in Fortnite. We haven't had a Power Ranger crossover yet. I'm surprised. I would probably expect it at some point soon. Here he is next to your 1000 Toys Master Chief and your Jazzware Halo Spartan Collection Master Chief. Now, if you're going accuracy based on in-game, don't know how tall the foundation is supposed to be. I would assume probably 6 foot, 6'5", something like that. Master Chief's supposed to be 7 foot tall. So this is your closer look for like the Fortnite in-game. You're probably going more realistic look. This one's probably a little bit more realistic on how tall he'd be in comparison. But the 1000 Toys Chief definitely would look better in a Fortnite display with these guys. Another crossover I can see coming in the future to Fortnite. Here's our Goku, SH Figure Arts, and Samus. Don't know how Samus didn't get into the game with the Bounty Hunter season. There's your Figma Samus as well. So there you go. Um, there they are with him. Another character that has crossed over into Fortnite, both of these actually, is your Mezco Stealth Iron Man and your Mafex Batman. So there you go. All characters in the game, which I think is crazy, just how Fortnite could just cross over with everything. It's such a huge game. And then here we are with our other size comparisons. Actually, let's do one last one here. Here's your McFarlane Space Marine, if you want to see the height there. There you go. So there's all that. Now, here's a Jazzware Fortnite figure to see how they scale together. Here's the Fortnite Visitor. Let's drop the camera height a little bit there. There's the Fortnite Visitor, another member of the 7, the first one that I think we ever got in the game as a skin. And here's another Hasbro Fortnite Victory Royal figure. This is the Scientist with the light up feature. This is another one of the 7 packaging that they're releasing. These are both like a $45, $50 figure. He might be more expensive because the light up feature. Foundation might be more expensive just because the flight stand and everything like that. So I don't know. I'll review him still. He's coming. He's kind of like a uh, backlog figure to review. But yeah, hopefully we get more members of the 7. Hopefully Hasbro decides to redo the Visitor as well. But I would like them to do, obviously, the Origins, a new one. Was it the Paradigm or something like that? Just all of them. All 7 of them need to be made, and I really want them. Here's another Scientist really quick. This is the Jazzware one, if you do have that one. I did buy both. I bought this one initially because I wasn't planning on buying the Hasbro one, and then I got the Visitor because I was getting these 2 Hasbro ones, so then I got this one to do as a comparison in the review, which I haven't even done yet, so there you go. And then another Fortnite figure that we can do is Ripley. So there's Ripley next to the Foundation. So yeah, not bad. I really like him. The Foundation's really cool. He fits really well. There's his little squad ready up to go. If you are interested in seeing what he looks like with some other accessories for Fortnite, here is the vending machine. Unfortunately, mine doesn't have the little handles. Didn't realize that when I bought it, so that's a little bit of a dummy part on me. But we'll pop this open to see how well he holds a weapon really quick. So, really quickly though, if you can get this figure for the price point of about like $45 to like $40 to $50, I think he's worth it. I think he's a really cool figure. One of the first 2 members of the 7 they've released. So hopefully they do the rest of them. I'm looking forward to them because I really like the concept of the 7 in the game. I think they look cool armor wise. I think they're all sick armor wise, and I like their little like lore and backstory that I'm kind of trying to piece together and learn a little bit. But I wish he kind of had a better gripping hand instead of a trigger finger hand. I wish he had like a gripping hand here, because you're gonna kind of have to warp this one, heat it up. Or, well, no, actually, you could kind of just bend it. So there he is with a weapon. So that's actually pretty cool. Let's get the cape back on. So yeah, there you go. Ankles are a little weak on the Foundation, I will say, but that works really well. So if you have like any of the other accessory packs like this, that works. Harvesting tool wise, here's a Jazzware harvesting tool. I think this is from the Visitor, actually, which is still behind us. So we'll take a look at that. Put that in the background. Harvesting tool. It's a little big of a handle, but you can make it work. So let me see. Let's get that in there. Let's get the thumb. So yeah, you can give him a harvesting tool. So you can mix and match. I don't have any McFarlane Fortnite figures on hand. I have Omega, but he's kind of big. I'm not going to pull him down. He's up on the shelf. I do also have Jazzware-wise. I have the Raven and the 8-ball one. So those 2 I do have as well. So I'm not going to pull them down either because they're also up on a shelf. Um, really quickly, one last thing. We checked them out with the harvesting tool from Jazzware, but here's a weapon from Jazzware. If you do have, I think this came with 8-ball maybe. Not sure exactly. The hand doesn't want to open up again. So, there you go. There's a look at them with the Jazzware weapon. That works with them too. So any of your weapons that you have should work relatively well with the foundation. One last thing I want to do, though, as a comparison, is we're going to pop off this head. Now, I know all you're thinking it. You all want to see it. You want to know how it looks. You want to know if the Jazzware WWE figures or whatever work head swap wise with these guys. Well, I could tell you that they don't. They kind of do, but they don't. So here's the rock head sculpt that you get with that figure. It's an extra one. It looks a little bit big. It kind of well, I feel like if it was here at this height, that would maybe work a little bit better, but it kind of just sits there loose. It doesn't, the peg hole is just a little too big, but with a little bit of like a, like tack material or something, you could probably get a little bit of like blue tack or something like that, put it up in the head, like knob here, and then just get it to like push it down in place, and then you can get one of these head sculpts to work. But I think that works relatively well. It just looks like it's down a little bit too low. I think it should just rest just a little bit higher, like right there. I think that's the perfect spot for that. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of that? Does that work? Would that give you a completed foundation? Do you have to go buy, on top of a $40 figure, do you have to go buy another $25 to $35 figure to get just a head sculpt, and then another $10 accessory with the vending machine in the back just to get the extra head there, or to get the weapons? I don't know. I don't know if that's all worth it then, to go out of your way to make this character like what he should be for his completed form. Hopefully Hasbro re-releases this without the glider, without the flight stand, with the extra set of hands that he's got, the fist, maybe an extra open hand to hold the gun, a proper rock head sculpt for him, a couple weapons, maybe the harvesting tools that could pop on the arms and do them in the silver paint job, and then that would work. Who knows if they'll do that, but I kind of hope so. So, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this figure? Are you interested in it? Did you pick it up? Did my review change your opinion on it at all? I think he's cool. I like this design a lot, especially with these other 3 members of the 7 here. I can't wait for Hasbro to do the rest of them. So, let me all know all that in the comments below. I'm tired. I'm still recording this at like 3 in the morning, back on the 27th. So, if you guys wouldn't mind, would always appreciate a like as well as a subscribe if you're new and haven't done so already. It does help me out a lot. Do greatly appreciate it. And thank you guys all so much for all the support lately on all the videos. I try to make these things as best as I can. Hopefully the editing quality is a little bit better and there's no frame issues. I'm trying to record in I'm trying to render in a higher quality and like a 4K quality to upload it. So hopefully that helps. But other than that, hopefully you guys have a good one. This video should be out on July 5th, so happy 4th of July to anyone that celebrates it. I know America is a little bit upsetting right now, and hopefully you guys are all having a good time as best as you can. So I will have a video on Thursday. Don't know what it's going to be yet. Probably going to be a Power Ranger review, so stay tuned for whatever that video is, and I will catch you all in the next one. So have a good one, everyone.